The QuadCast has been one of my favorite mics, and today we're going to take a look at the QuadCast S. I don't know why I just presented the box. It's the HyperX QuadCast. Listen to it. Show me Bob's and Keys. This is bobkeys.com. We are working with them to bring you an additional 25% off on products like Windows 10 Pro. Use coupon code TS25 and you're going to save 25% off the already good price of $18.08, bringing it down by another $4.50. You can save money on Windows 10 Home and also 25% off as well with Office 2019. Now, once you get your key, it'll appear in your account. Just copy that, hit start and type activation, and activation settings will come up. Click on Change Product Key and then paste your product key here, or if that's not there, it may just say Add Product Key or Update Product Key if you have not already activated. Just paste it in there and then you will fully be able to use Windows 10. Thanks to bobkeys.com. And now to our regularly scheduled program. So in this video, it's going to sound a little different than some of my other videos because I'm going to use the raw audio coming out of this mic without doing any compression. Now normally I would do some compression, and a lot of times when you watch someone on Twitch, you're hearing compression. So just understand that if you have that thicker, bassier, compressed sound, that's not the true authentic sound that you want when you get a microphone. And so that's why I'm going to upload this video without doing anything other than just looking and making sure the levels are good. So you're hearing this microphone right now. And I'm going to do a test comparing this to the older QuadCast microphone. We'll see if there's any difference. But first, look at it. Behold. It's now fully RGB, and we have a few different options here. They've given us a piece of software called Ingenuity. You may have used it if you use another HyperX product. You'll be able to manage them all in here. And one of the things that I like about this is you can change a lot of the features of the microphone right inside here. So immediately you can see that you can mess with your mic volume and your monitoring and your headphone volume. We'll get to all that in just a second. But you can also change your polar pattern. And right now it's on. Oh no, put it on. So right now you're hearing stereo. So I'm over here. Hi, how you doing? Left ear. Pretty good right ear. Hope that's not reversed because it's all going to be flipped. And we've got omnidirectional. So if I'm here and someone's here and we're doing like a group chat or playing Dungeons and Dragons or something like that, and we're all around a table, you should be able to hear everything from all directions. Yes. And then we have our cardioid pattern, which is what you would professionally want to use if you're singing, talking, or if you're doing a solo broadcast, or if it's just you by yourself. That's the one you want to use because it's a sort of a nice cone-shaped pickup pattern in front of the microphone, and it'll give you the best sound for solo recordings and solo productions. Then lastly, we have Bi-Directional, and that's going to be really good for like an interview. Put it in the middle of the table, have someone sit across from you, and why am I explaining Bi-Directional? You should know what that is. I'm going to go back to Cardioid now. All right, so also in the software, you can see that we have mic volume, mic monitoring, and headphone volume. You can adjust all that, but you can adjust the volume right here on the actual HyperX. Like you can turn it down, like I'm going to turn down. Like, so can you hear me now? Turn way down. I'm going to bring it back up a little bit, and you can turn it up even higher and higher and higher. It's pretty high. I'm going to put it back on where I had it. I had it about 2/3 of the way up when I started the video, so I'll put it back there. Also, you're not going to have to hide the RGB with a pop filter because there's a built-in pop filter, so you can like. That's enough of that. And also, this is going to be compatible with not only just your PC but also your PS4, your Mac. And it's certified for use with Discord and TeamSpeak. Does anybody still use TeamSpeak? Let's go ahead and show you how the mute works right here. We come back, and you guys didn't know anything I said right there, which is probably a good thing, because we have this wonderful little mute button on top, and the LED lights will be on or off to tell you whether or not it's muted. It's brilliant. All right, now this is probably the reason a lot of you are looking at this is the LED illumination. So I'll show you some of the presets and stuff that we have. Right now we're just doing the standard wave. A lot of people are probably just going to leave it on this because it looks pretty cool. You can change the speed of the wave, updates in real time, make it slow. We can change the colors, but let's just go ahead and I'm just going to do a solid color right now. See on the screen we've got all these things. You could do blink. That's going to get annoying. Let's make it really fast. All right, here we go. Super fast blinking. Oh yeah. So you can see you can come in here and play. Oh, I've got to stop this. Lightning! And you can also save your effects, which I imagine you'll be able to go and like grab effects online as well, maybe, I don't know. So you can save it to the microphone. That's pretty cool. Oh, I can, yeah, see, I'm learning right now. Check that out. In between each one, we can set like different colors. Oh, that's cool. Let's make that. This is going to be a nightmare when I'm finished with it, but you get the idea. Okay. All right, now let's talk about the actual specs of this unit. I wanted to go through that stuff first because I feel like a lot of people who are showing up are going to want to know what it sounds like and what it looks like before they know the actual specs. The sample rate is 48 kilohertz, 16-bit, 3 14mm condenser microphones positioned intelligently in here. We got the 4 polar patterns. The frequency response is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. And then we also have a nice braided cable in here. It's USB Type-C. And this cable is... it's about 45 minutes long. Actually, it's about an hour long. This cable's long. 3 meters in length. So if you're going to put this on a boom arm or something like that, you'll have plenty of braided cable to work with that USB-C plug. So that's nice. Comes with this shock mount you can see here. So if I hit the desk, you'll still hear it because I'm on the desk. But the shock mount's really going to be handy once you put this on a boom arm or a mic stand or something like that, because then you won't have to worry about any of the bass being picked up. This is also cutting down quite a bit. Microphone is 254 grams, shock mount and stand 364, total with the cable 710 grams. And there's also a headphone port on here that you can plug in and use your headphones. You could do real-time monitoring or use it as an audio source if you really wanted to. That'd be strange, but you could do that if you wanted to. So the impedance is 32 ohms. Frequency response is 20 to 20,000. So that'll work with pretty much any regular set of headphones. As long as it doesn't need a headphone amp, you'll be just fine. Now also in the box we have this. This is an adapter that will allow you to take this off of the stand and hook it up to a boom pole or a boom arm or even a mic stand. So this is probably how I'm going to be using it in the long run. Right now it's just on the desk. So for reference, right, I'm going to turn it up just a little bit and then move it back. So if it's on a boom arm, right, and you're like sitting back and you're like doing an art stream or something, and your voice is, I mean, make sure it's up enough. Let me check my levels. Check my levels. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Bring it up a little bit. So yeah, if it's back a little bit, this is how it's going to sound if you're 2 feet away, right? As opposed to it being right up in front of you. I had to bring it up a little bit so that you can hear it, but you know, it might sound a little bit different if it's farther away, but I wanted to let you know how that sounds. All right, now I'm going to compare this to the original HyperX QuadCast. So this is how it sounds to be about a foot away from the original HyperX QuadCast microphone. And here is the new RGB QuadCast S. Almost said X, because that sounds like HyperX. So there you have it. There's the difference between the two. I'll let you be the judge in the comments. Let me know what you think. It'll be funny if there's already a plug-in out by the time this video is out, but I asked if there was going to be any support for the Stream Deck. You can already, you know, like mute and unmute your microphone just generically, but I wanted some like RGB effects for like when someone donates or something like that. This time they don't have any plans to support any Elgato products, but the community is probably going to jump in. So I'll be watching for that. We'll see if the community jumps in and has, you know, make some plugins to make this thing go crazy as far as the RGB goes, depending upon what happens while you're streaming. So who knows? And this is a beautiful microphone. All right. Also, head over to epicpants.com and grab yourself one of these t-shirts. And special thanks again to our sponsor, bobkeys.com. I'm using like a few of their Windows keys now. No more KMS for me. Hi there. My name is Dr. Spielman. I invented the bagel. Today I'm here to speak with you about this new QuadCast S microphone with complete RGB coverage for all your RGB needs. So the QuadCast has been